Alright, so if you just bought Kwik and downloaded it, what we're going to do now is go to Corona. You can go to coronalabs.com and just come to this address. Either way, you just need to download this. It'll probably have you create an account if you don't already have one. It's free, don't worry. The SDK that you're going to be using is totally free. If you find yourself putting in a credit card, you've gone too far. But it's honestly a no-brainer. You just set up an account, put in your name, and download it. So, after that, you should have a kwik file and a Corona DMG that you can use to install both Kwik and Corona. I'm not going to go through that because it's honestly extremely simple and I'm not going to waste any time on it. You just double click and hit accept a bunch of times. So let's assume that I just got Kwik installed and Corona installed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Photoshop. And this is how you get to Kwik. So I have Photoshop opened. I'll go to Window, Extensions, Kwik, and then once Kwik opens up, it will open up the Corona simulator as well. And I'll just minimize that. I've got projects open. It'll show me my recent projects because I've done a lot of projects already, but if you haven't done any projects, it'll be blank for you, which is fine. Now, first thing I'm going to do before I actually create a project is I'm going to come to my Finder and my Documents, and then these are all my workspaces. So I have two folders. I have the Kwik and K3. Kwik, when you install Kwik, it'll automatically generate a Kwik folder workspace. You don't want to use that. I don't know if it's been changed yet, but sometimes using the default workspace folder can cause problems. So I created a new folder, K3. So all you have to do is just create a new folder. You can name it whatever. You can name it current projects, old projects. It honestly doesn't matter. And then when you are in Photoshop, you'll come to Kwik, and at the bottom of the screen of the Kwik window, you'll click the Settings button. And then I will look for project folders. So I'll just browse to where that folder is, Documents, and then you can choose your folder you just created, Kwik Workspace or whatever. I've been using Kwik K3, and then just click OK. So these are all my projects. I'm not going to use any of those. I'm actually going to create a new one and show you how to get something animating right now. So I'll just create a cool new project, and I'll name it Awesome Video, hopefully spelled right. And then I will just click Create, and it actually gives me a Photoshop file. And we'll just use this for now, just to show you how to test out some animations. So this is layer 1, and I just want a blank background. So I'll select white, and I'll use my paint bucket and just paint it all white. And then let's say I'm going to test out an animation right now. I want to make a ball move from one end of the screen to the other. So I'll select my paintbrush, change the color to black, and just paint in a ball. I'll name it Ball. So now that I have that, I have two layers. I have the background and the ball. I will create an animation. And the animations are based off of the layers. So if you want something to move separate from everything else on the page, it has to be on its own layer. So I will just create a linear animation, which is really easy. It's just the animation tab. It looks like a rocket ship. And then top left corner, it looks like a joint, sort of like a line graph. You can get familiar with these on your own. It's pretty self-explanatory. Reverse at ending, return to start position after play, pause when completed. I mean, it makes sense once you get used to it. So what I'm going to do is, there's a few ways you can make an animation. You can use the sliders to move its position along the x-axis. Slide it to the right and it'll move to the right. Or you can use the Y slider to make it go up or down. So I've got it set to go right there. I will just click Create, and now it'll move from here to here when the page starts. So I will click Publish. Here, I kind of went fast on that, so let me show you what I did. Yeah, it moves. It's super nice, and it's set to repeating right now. I didn't adjust any settings. It has default settings, so it'll go from here to here within 3 seconds. I made sure to have Export Images clicked and Export Current Page only clicked. And then I click the Publish button, and it generates a build folder that Corona recognizes and uses to look at it. So I just made an animation. There's a lot that you can do. I can delete this animation, and then I'll take the ball and say I want it to be like bouncing. I don't know why it's glitched out right now. I want it to bounce, so I'll leave it there, and I will go over here to animations and just select bounce widget. How high do you want it to go? Distance 20 pixels. Let's just say 100 pixels, and I want it to bounce forever. And then I'll just click create, and since I already have the image created and exported, I can uncheck that and just publish the animation. Alright, and now it's bouncing. It's kind of, my computer's kind of lagging down right now because I'm trying to record my screen and do this at the same time, but it shouldn't be as slow for you. Anyways, that's pretty much all you can show in Kwik. I mean, you're going to learn fastest by having a test animation page like this. The way to do it is you're just going to have to go through and try stuff and try animations. Learn how to do stuff. Maybe every now and then open up your own page. So let's say I'll take this extra Photoshop file, open it up, and I can come over here to Project and Pages, click Add a New Page, and it will see it'll be using Fishing PSD, so it'll be using this page and all these layers. So I will just click Use Fishing PSD, and I'll make the title Page 2. And now this is page 2. So let's see. This probably doesn't make any sense, but I'll do it anyways. I can just take this fish and have him be bouncing up and down like he's in the water. So let's make him bounce for forever. And then you will have to publish this whole page, and it will show up nice and good. Anyways, that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me, and thanks for watching.